Hey everybody. I just got back from Universal Studios. It's like the first full day I've taken off in like, seems like as long as I can remember. Every time I do one of these videos, it doesn't matter if it's YouTube or Facebook Live or whatever, people are like, oh, your eyes look blown out, you look tired. I was gonna wear my sunglasses. My wife's like, you're an idiot. Do not wear your sunglasses inside shooting a YouTube video. So anyways, I don't want to keep, we'll get after it. Looks like some people are starting to show up now. I just put up a teaser video on my Facebook page, and I got this package from Tekno. And I've been communicating with them a little bit, and I'm going to be straight up honest with you guys. This is probably one of the kits I'm most excited about, period. I have a lot of respect for Tekno, what they've done. Their 8-scale program is solid, and I really just wanted to get my hands on one of these 4-wheels, and so it looks like it's happening. They told me that it wouldn't be coming in the stock box because they didn't have packaging. This is pretty much, from what they've told me, super close to production, but there could be some pre-production bugs that they warned me about, and they said, hey, just take a look, let us know what you think. In the review, when I actually do the full round review, I may even just screenshot some of the emails because I think it's so cool the way Tekno handled this. Like, there's no expectation. They're just like, hey, here it is. Let us know what you think. So let me aim the camera down. We're going to get this thing unboxed right now. Got my old school, I guess that's good enough, isn't it? Does it need to be? Can you guys live with this? Can you guys live with this camera angle? It's not super high, but it's here. All right, I guess, I don't know if they just made this box or what, but I'm struggling here. I've been out in the sun all day. All right, I have no idea what it looks like in here. So you guys will see just as soon as I do. All right, this is it. This is the kit. Looks like right off the rip. Here's the body that it comes with. You can see, check this out. Can you guys see that on the side of the body? It looks like there's some, I'm guessing this is to be cut out for a fan. And I know that Daniel Lewis himself told me that these spots right here, it's kind of getting a lot of glare, are for Velcro. There's actually cut lines for Velcro. I don't know if you guys can see that, so get that out of the way. Here are some oils and some thread locker. So it looks like it comes with 500 CST oil right here, 7,000, I'm guessing, for the diffs, and 15,000. So I'm guessing that this is for the shocks, and maybe these two are for the diffs. Some black grease and some thread locker. We'll get into this bag of parts here in a second. Ooh, the chassis, here he goes. Man, Tekno has always had beautifully machined metal parts on their stuff. I mean, just like, look at the bevel on the edge of the chassis and stuff like that. A lot of pocketing, a lot of clearance, and you can't even see me. Can you guys see the light on that? There's like, I don't even think there's any barely any machine marks. Maybe on this side right here just a little bit, but super. Feels actually pretty lightweight. And if you guys notice, there's not a truckload of screws going down the side pods and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. There's a manual right here. I may even live build this thing. I'm gonna build this thing tomorrow. It's a little bit late in the day and I've been gone all day, so I don't wanna build it right this second. Let's take a look at the rest of the parts, the shocks and arms and stuff like that. I will tell you that out of all the cars that I've ever built, it seems like Tekno and Hot Bodies are the most organized builds, for sure. So, let's just start tearing stuff open to see what we've got. Okay, so everything's broken up into bags and it's organized pretty well. So here, E, G, of course. The D bag, I mean, we have to get the D bag out. Let's see here. Here's all the diffs and the diff parts. It looks like the diff cases are a little bit smaller than I would have imagined. In fact, I know this is a bad form, but I'm gonna get this stuff out because I want to look at it. So just to give you some perspective, this is a diff case resting on my pinky finger. And you can see that it's drilled, obviously the screw holes are here, but it's drilled all the way through so that if you get any diff oil caught underneath the screw, you can just evacuate it right here. It won't actually create pressure in the case. Looks like plastic steering blocks, bearings. I want to take a look at the arm. So here's the center diff is separate. All the bearings for the steering rack. Here, let's take a look at the arms because I think that's the part that I wanted to see more than anything. was these beefcake arms, and they are beefcake arms. These things are legit. I don't have any flush cutters fitting with me. I just thought I would whip this thing out and do this kind of impromptu. They're really sophisticated looking, like a lot of angles and contours, but I like it. They look super durable. Just the fact that there's so much material around the hinge pin locations it's encouraging. Looks like this is probably the B or the C block. I'm just guessing, or it's C and D. I have no idea, one or the other. But the aluminums look really nice. The aluminum pieces, the finish on this stuff looks really nice. Let's get into some more of this stuff. Get some of this crap out of here. All right. So here are a part of the shock bag. Looks like bag J. I don't see the shock bodies. Are the shock bodies in here? Oh, the shock bodies are in here. Let's go ahead and take a look at one of the shock bodies. It's probably a terrible idea to start opening all this stuff on camera, but I'm just going to dump it all back into the box as soon as we're done anyways. Struggle in here. So, chrome-plated springs. Looks like this spring, I'm guessing, is the front. Yellow, has yellow paint on it. And then here is the shock body, which is super high quality. This finish reminds me a lot of the stuff that comes on their 8-scale cars, so I don't. That'll be a big surprise there. And the quality's always been pretty nice. In general, almost every Tekno that I've ever built, and I've probably built 4 of their 8-scales, a couple of their short course trucks, have been a good experience. I only had one bad experience ever with Tekno, and that was the very first one ever. I ended up bending a drive shaft down the center of the car, and then they updated the design shortly thereafter. So that's about it. I'm looking at the comments, you guys, and I'll tell you, we can do this for a few more minutes. If there's anything specifically you guys want me to check out, I'm happy to do it for you guys. If you guys are already bored and you kind of see what you get in the box, if you guys want to take a look at the manual, we can do that. But give me some info here. Can I explain the new steering system? I'd rather wait to talk about the steering system and all that kind of stuff, maybe even in a live build, or maybe we'll do a track day where we just do some live questions and answers while we're actually on the track. But yeah, overall I would say organized well, packaged well. I'm a little torn on the body. It's a little more faceted than even I generally would prefer. So I'm sure that some other companies will start making bodies for it soon. I'm gonna put a fresh coat of PS1 on this baby, and hopefully we'll have this thing on the track in just the next couple of days. What do I think of all the weight on the front? Brian Collins is asking me. Brian, I don't know. I'm not an engineer by trade, and I've never actually drawn up a whole body or a whole car start to finish. And so I'll tell you that I'm not sure, but my guess is it's probably a really good thing. I know for a fact that when other cars have been drawn up over the last few years, they're moving the weight more and more and more forward to make the cars more aggressive. So let's do this. Let's take a quick look at the manual so you guys can see the manual itself. And then we'll cut this thing done. Let's build the car backwards. Awesome. So window masks. Boom. Their manuals, the Tekno manuals are on point, man. Out of all the manufacturers, I think that Tekno very well may have. Tekno and HB have been my best build experiences, but they're starting you off with the diffs, moving straight into the steering system, putting the front and rear diff cases together. Man, this seems oddly familiar. This is, I think, almost the exact same way they build their 8-scale cars. So once you have the front and rear clips together, they start putting on the suspension components, arms, sway bars, hubs, drive shafts, things like that. Once you have the clips built, front and rear, then they go on to the chassis. Can you guys see this? Am I killing you? Well, you guys want to see the towers. You know what? We've talked about the towers a few different times. Let's find the tower so I can show you guys these things, because that was one of the things that by far stood out for me in a big, big way when I first saw this car. So here's the front shock tower. Check this out. This shock tower is a beefcake. Dude, look at this. Do I have something for scale? Here's a water bottle. That thing is like a beefcake. I mean, look at my pinky finger. I guess it's about, just for, I think that I heard Daniel say this thing's about 10 millimeters, which is pretty ridiculous, but, so that's it. I don't want to unpackage it too much more, you guys, because I'm super picky when I do my builds. I don't want to lose a bunch of crap or mess anything up more than I already have. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Quick little unboxing. There's no actual official packaging material. So they sent it to me in this cardboard box, and I'm stoked. We'll get it built, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.